Hey guys, this is Manshark Sub LPs. I'm Sub, this is Crusader Kings II, and this is Millennia in the Making episode 75. That is wrong, it is episode 78. I do not know why I said 5, but 78. We're playing as Kaiser Ulrich III, the Great, of the Holy Roman Empire, and he is the son of Kaiser Ulrich II, who is the son of Kaiser Ludolf. Once again, we're not at war. Fucking bizarre. Really weird starting an episode when we're not in war. But we have plans. That army there is moving up to Troy in order to attack Troy when this, well, obviously, in order to attack it when this French revolt wins, which they're well on their way to doing. That's not one, that's their war. Yeah, they're 74% on the way to winning. And this army here was heading all the way over here to continue the eastern subjugations, but I have another plan for them. They're going south. These ones are actually going to come down here to Saint-Ouen instead of these guys, whereas these guys are going to move there. Let's just get this all started. The reason for that is we're going to be declaring war on Venezia for the embargo, which will get us 229.5 gold. And the reason for that is because I want the gold. And here's another thing that I want. I want the Duchy of Lombardy, so I'm going to try and move my Chancellor from Trent down to Padua, because that's where the main holder of the Duchy of Lombardy is. And I don't care how much it will cost me. Well, I kind of do. I'm assuming it won't cost me too much. I think a duchy might cost me 1,000 to fabricate, which is a lot. And that's why we're trying to get a lot of money together. Nice and simple, really. Okay, these guys are almost in position, but we just have to wait for this. Has there been a secondary rebellion? Oh my god, there has been. You are utterly boned, France. Okay, so this is the rebellion that was already there. They're at 66%. It was Ansel of the French Revolt's war for France. Now we have a war for Prince Ogier's claim on France. That would be... well, it's not this guy, but it's who this guy is pressing. We have no casus belli on him, though, so... we just gotta see what happens, I guess. Not much to do. Burgundy's war ended. We still have a truce with Burgundy, obviously. But, you know, it's nice to see them getting back together. But yeah, look at how boned France is now. This is France here, this is France here. This is the revolt, and I think Evro is involved in one of the revolts. Yeah. But we don't have a casus belli on... I swore we had casus belli on Evro for some reason. But we don't. That's weird. I swore we had somebody with claims. Oh well. No drama. So one of those is going to win. We could... you know what? We're actually going to help out Ansel here. And we're going to say, hey buddy. Oh. We actually have a county claim up there on him. Oh, that's something we need to deal with. Because I hate them having counties outside of things. So we're going to send this army up here, sit it in there, claim the county, be done with it. I'm going to do that because we didn't declare war on that guy previously. Do you have any allies? You have one ally, the Doe of Sicily. Really? Who cares about him? And the Brotherhood is still kicking it. See how many baronies these guys have. I mean, this is ridiculous. I don't have any Casus Belli on him, so the baronies aren't part of my stuff, which is fine. Absolutely fine. We've lost a lot of these warnings up here. Now we've just got the weak claims, the titles, and the two title ones. That's cool. Not bad. A third French revolt has surfaced. This guy. Now we do have claims on him. Troyes. Okay, so this is going to be a multiple declaration again. So let's just get our guys up there. And we're going to be tapping all over the place. Alright, so first of all, this guy. War, it's a county claim for that place. Wonderful. Then this guy. War, and it's a claim for Troyes. Go. We're going to straight up attack this place because we can. And then move back down. Well, this guy, he's close enough that I'm not concerned. The Byzantine is calling us into a war for Derbent against Emir Yahya. Yahya. So, yeah, that's this place over here. Basically these two counties. Okay. It's a war he started, so he should be able to finish it, and he really should be able to finish it. If he can't, he's got problems of his own. So yeah, I don't care. Excellent. It hasn't won us the war, of course, it's just giving us the ticking war score. But let's just head on down to Troy. We'll pass through Reims because I think that's the quickest way. Excuse me. The main danger, of course, is if these wars finish. He has 3 counties. Paris, Rennes, and Nantes. If you ever want to see somebody who is utterly boned, this is the thing. This is just it. And he called the Danish guy in. There's a bit of, both Danish guys in. There's a bit of disease up here. That's fine. Yeah, there are the Danes. Not concerned about them. And he called the Italian in. Again, not terribly concerned. Mainly because now I'm going to run around beating up Italy's armies instead of declaring war on Venice straight away. Okay, yeah. Dude came to court and was blasphemous, so we imprisoned him. Usual thing. So, all of those guys are in on the side of the county claim and not the claim on Troy. That's fine. Nice quick fight there. If we're lucky, he's leading troops in Nice. Where is Nice? Is it all the way down here? I don't know where Nice is. Ah, it's over here. It's this place right here. Excellent. Well, what we might try and do is go and get the king. That's actually given us war score beating up that army. Amazing. He's going to go to Lucca. We're going to let him go to Lucca. And then try and catch him there. Yep, we've caught him. Good. And then from there we might see if we can head over and find the King of Italy. The point of doing that is maybe we could execute him. And if we execute him, then our casus belli, or our truces, are clear. And if we can't execute him, we can try and, like, we've definitely deteriorated his health by throwing him in the dungeon. Yeah, there's his army. It must be him there. Ah, it's not appropriate. It's not appropriate. So yeah, that is him. He's in Genoa now. And even better, we're getting war score, prestige, and military tech for kicking these guys around. It's amazing. I think he hired mercenaries. We're not going to catch him in this particular one, but he's going up to Pavia, which is fine because we should get a pretty easy move from Genoa to Pavia. Castletown was built in Andex, so that should increase our income. We may also just besiege Genoa at some point. Hey, we're not sick anymore! Well, my ex-girlfriend may have some things to say about that, but, you know, whatever. We're not physically sick. No, actually, that doesn't... No. No. We are no longer suffering from the effects of the sickness trait in the game. And yeah, there's the king right there. And the Genoan Doge. We might even be able to kill him in combat. That would be exceptional if we could do that. No, apparently not. We are going to chase him down though. So to Cremona. And he must have legged it, because it's just the Doge and the Duke of Sardinia. Alright, so is he still around? He's reigning in Pavia. Well, we might go there and besiege the place. We won't be able to kidnap him from doing that, but we could kidnap his relatives. And that sort of thing. Which would be good. I mean, let's be honest, he's also almost dead anyway. He's 72 years old. His heir is this guy. Alright, whatever. Where's that siege? Ah, of course, they're besieging Skane. That's fine, it has tuberculosis. I'm not worried about the place. Yeah, let's attack that. And we got smallpox in one of our places as well. Excellent, we successfully kidnapped this girl here. 10 gold. Sold. I don't think we'll do the city. We'll go down to Genoa. Because Genoa is rich. Yes, wonderful. A safe return of the lady that we just kidnapped. Makes sense to me. And yeah, we're just full on going to attack Genoa. And see how that goes for us. $26 gold, but more importantly, we captured this young child, who is not ransomable. God damn. Stop it. No kinslaying. He's leading troops in Cremona, so he's in that army. So yeah, basically what we're doing is just running around trying to catch the Italian king. I'm surprised that he's actually leading an army at 72 years of age. It seems a little odd. Can we catch him? We get there before if he leaves. Ah, he's got a rebellion on his hands. Yeah, he does. You, buddy, we've got claims on you. Oh, wonderful. Okay. Slight change of plans. We're no longer going to be... Well, we are going to be fucking around with the Italian king because it's kind of amusing to me. But we're going to be taking Tuscany. And hopefully this works for us. Yes, Tuscany. Done. So this particular war will give Count Erard of Loon, who last episode we, got in our place. And hopefully it gives him all of these lands. We're probably going to lose that siege up here in Helsingborg, but I don't care about it. I'm fine doing this back down here. Captured a lot of people just then. 2 apparently. Only one of which is ransomable. Alright. Okay, so one thing that we've been doing by kicking the, Italian king around is weakening his forces. So we're not going to attack this army here because that could be bad. What we are going to do is as soon as they move out on the 1st of July, go to Firenze. Because it's got, just a garrison left, not a levy. And it's part of a war goal. So yeah, from no wars to 4 wars in the space of quarter of an hour. Well, you knew what you were in for. You knew what you were in for. Yeah, this siege will not progress quickly. I'll tell you that. 30th of June. Alright, let's start our move out. Good, good. Everything's good. We still have an independence faction, but they're kind of useless. Why is she remover? Convert. No? What about if I give you some money? No. Huh. Well, you're a filthy remover, so... she may refuse that. And if she does, she's out in the middle of fucking nowhere, so it's going to be irritating to deal with. We'll just have to raise up levies and beat the shit out of her. Come at me, bro. Ah, still 6 days. Okay, these guys are trying to take Genoa back, and you know what? Fair enough. They can try and take it back. They probably will. I don't care about it anymore. She accepted! Amazing. So we're going to give that to somebody. Probably not that woman. Oh, we actually hold the other. Bizarre. Well, we're going to get rid of Guyens then. We're going to give it to... this fellow. Yeah. Grant landed title. Guyens. And we did that because Guyens was only making us 7 gold, whereas Vilkaviscus is making us 8.9, and it's also part of this entire duchy, the Duchy of Lithuania, of which we already own Yatviagi in. So we weren't going to give it to this woman because she already holds Kempten and Vilnius. Huh. Kempten, right? Kempten or Vilnius. Probably still not going to be there. Ugh, so annoying. Whatever. Not overly concerned. We are eventually going to try and get Kempten. It's part of our thing. Stop the murder. Stop it, stop it, stop it. And yeah, we've definitely lost the siege up here in Helsingborg. But hey, that's fine. I was not really caring. Got more important things to deal with. So yeah, let's attack that place. Get us some quick war score going. What's his war actually for? Oh, he's trying to lower Crown Authority. That's such a weak Casus Belli. I mean, it barely changes anything. Yeah, attack it. We'll be able to attack that bishopric as well. It's not a very big one. New Baron in Beaumont. There we go. Yeah, we lost the Siege of Helsingborg, as expected. Claim on Troy has ended. That was this one here, if I remember right. Okay, we just got to get him out of there. So what's happened there is the guy who was previously the holder of Troy is no longer the holder of Troy. So that little war went, but because that guy is still a revolutionary, and one that we don't have a truce with from the look of it, we can still declare war on him. We just got to move our troops out, redeclare, come back. And this garrison here will be still at basically no strength. Okay, this army here. I'm going to have to send them to another province. These guys are going to move back up and try and smack me around, so I'm going to have to take out this army. Hopefully it doesn't cause them to fold. That's causing them to move to Pisa. And we just lost the Siege of Genoa, not an issue. And I'll actually move over to Lucca. These guys moved out yet? They will on the 23rd. There we go, and now we move them straight back in and say, hey, buddy! Now it's for the Countess. Okay, what actually may have happened there is our guy who had the... this is actually quite fortunate for us. Our guy who had the claim died. But the Countess here is a landholder, so this should still work. Kago. He claims. We did force an engagement down here between these two armies, but that's alright. Because now we'll intercept them. Yeah, and just absolutely demolish them. And look, this guy has 0 martial stat. 56% war score. Accept your loss. He's accepted it. I did not expect that. In a week. So we'll send our guys up here to deal with this Italian army. And we'll see what happens, because I'm a little unsure as to whether we'll actually get all this stuff in our realm. It turns out I didn't have to be unsure. We got it. We got it all. Ah, that's phenomenal. I wonder how much of Italy we own now. We are going to be inadvertently creating a very powerful duke, this guy. Because we're going to be taking Latium and Pisa when we can. That being said, you know, that'll actually give us a casus belli on Rome if we take Latium. Is this guy the Duke of Latium? Yeah, because the Duchy of Latium, de jure, encompasses, what's this, Orbetello, Orvieto, and Rome. So we would have a de jure claim on Rome if we took that. We're going to have to wait for the Italian war to end. But that's fine, we can do that. There's an Irish revolt. Cool. We don't have casus belli on, you know, the Irish. It's actually a pretty decent sized revolt. Yeah, the northern, yeah, Ulster and Tara. And, you know, Maine. Somehow. Yeah, we're just going to lose all of the fights up here. It's fine. I'm not concerned. This guy is now known as the Wicked because he's a wicked priest. Pretty sure that there's an achievement for making a wicked priest and an anti-pope. Wow, they hired a lot of dudes from somewhere. But we're not playing in the achievement mode, so we can't get it anyway, even if we, fulfilled it. Because you got to play in Iron Man mode to get achievements. Okay, good, we've won this. Looks like we captured someone too. Prince Albert of Aquitaine, my kinsman and heir to the kingdom of Aquitaine. Is he providing war score anywhere? No. No, he's not. Well, let's sell him back for 74 gold. That's just weird. And where's the king? Is he still leading troops? Yep, so we're going to follow them to Cremona. Then we're probably going to go back down to Genoa for an easy win. Yes, of course. Kill him or wound him or something, come on. Nope, apparently not. Is he still leading troops? Yep. Whatever you say, Gov. Got a lot of money, we'll have to deal with that. Alright. Hasn't given up yet. Which is a bit of a silly decision on his part. Oh yeah, we should have assaulted that. We have a peasant rebellion. All the way up there. 3,000 guys, 3,000 guys. 2,000. Another 1,000. Another 1,000. 500. What about this guy? Ah, useless. Useless. That'll do. We just gather them all up in, let's gather them all in Trakai and then we'll send them around. Should be enough to deal with peasants. I imprisoned a Carling. A couple of Carlings, actually. I'll ransom a couple of them. There was a plot there to kill the King of Germany. From the Queen of Germany. Stop that, von Sekles. Yes, yes, it was misdirected, wasn't it? Excuse me. So yeah, really easy siege here. We're just gonna assault it. Bang, bang, done. 26 gold, and we kidnap some more individuals. 10 gold. And I believe we had somebody else to ransom to you. His wife. Always good fun. Oh, what happened there? I clicked culture by accident, it seems. Alright, well let's just get these armies together, give them leaders, and then go up and smash these guys apart. We can attack them from Galingia with no penalties. Excellent. Now we have a lot of money. Come on. 30, 31. Beautiful. I definitely do not want to be leading that army, so we'll give it to this dude. We'll give it to this dude, and we'll give it to that guy. Galingia, then up. Nice and simple. Is that king? Is the king now leading that army? Because that would be hilarious. No, he's leading troops in Piedmont. Is that this one? No. I don't know where that is. And he appears to have 2 revolutions on his hands now. The Waterloo Crown Authority, which is the one we declared into, and Francois wishes to be the ruler of Italy. Good on you, Francois. I mean, you know, grats, I guess. Yeah, so these peasants shouldn't be too hard to put down. I mean, they're peasants to begin with. Yeah, these occupations up there are costing us a little bit. A total of, well, you can see the breakdown here. I'm not terribly concerned about it. I mean, we still control the proper holding over here of the war goal. What's that? Vassal levies. Okay, yep. Because we raised levies up here, like vassal levies, we're going to be getting that penalty up slightly with just those guys. Nothing to worry about. Because as soon as we beat up these peasants, we're putting them back down. And yeah, as expected, outclassed and outnumbered. A little bit slower than it would be if it was one of our main retinue armies, but that's because it's half the size. Castle infrastructure in Österreich went up. Well, that's exceptional. That means we can spend this money on a keep. Thank you. Very nice. We were also saving that money up to, you know, just in case we got a fabricate claim thing going, but the odds of that happening are fairly low. And Peasant Rebellion isn't broken, it's just, you know, messed with a bit, so we'll chase them down nice and quick. There we go. And just rout them again. We won that siege over here. Alright, good on us. What's happened here? Why is Charolais suddenly independent? Okay. Well, whatever, buddy. We don't have a claim on him, so that's irritating, but we'll just see what we can do. Okay, we still haven't gotten enough war score to deal with this. So all we're going to do is chase him around for a while. And we'll catch him every time because he does not have fast troops. This kid doesn't like us for some reason. Because he's ambitious. Oh, that's irritating. We'll just give him some money to shut him up for the meantime. That's the new Duke of the Lower Lorraine. A bit better than the old Duke of Lower Lorraine. I believe the old Duke despised us. Oh, come on. This will be the last battle. You know, for the end of the age sort of thing. Just kidding. It's that he's at 99% and he still won't give up. Which is annoying to me. Nope. Did that auto end? I think that auto ended. That's odd. Okay. You know what, I'm fine. So we've lowered those troops, so we'll start getting rid of this penalty. Not that it's a big penalty, not that it really matters, but, you know, it's just a thing. That's the king's army right there, so let's finish this siege quickly. And we've kidnapped some ladies again. They're, well, a lady and a child. They're all ransomable, so that's great. And instead of hitting this bishopric, we're going to go up and try and, you know, do something with the king. Letgalan has converted to the Catholic faith. Wonderful. I'm happy for them. Do-do-do. Come on. Bang. You never stood a chance. Wonderful. So that last ransom goes... Excuse me. Okay, well, we wiped out the army, but we did nothing with the king. Still, it's war score. Is he doing anything now? He's reigning in Pavia. I'm getting irritated by this being all captured, because that's providing them with about 20% war score. So without that would be at 86%. So it's irritating to me. We have a claim on the Kingdom of Italy. Must be a weak claim on one of our guys' parts. We can't press it, of course, because we're at war with the King of Italy at this stage. What are we going to do? Do we have any sort of claims up here? No, nothing. We've only got a year before these truces with... well, the Truce of Italy runs out. Look, let's send these armies up here and we'll... if we haven't won the war against that little tiny holding in that time, we'll just have to do something about it. Good. Got a new Duke in Carinthia. Goodo. Factions are all in single percentiles. It's wonderful. We're going to attack this place when we get the war, when we get the siege weapons for it, just to get it over and done with. Though we're already at 62% there, so you know, it's getting close. So yeah, this army will come up here, deal with this if it hasn't already been dealt with in that time. Excuse me. And then I'm thinking we'll send it to the east or back down to Italy. It depends on how the time goes. There's a murder plot in there. Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Now I think we had something going for us in Upper Burgundy. Yes. This woman, if she dies, our vassal inherits her stuff. So let's try this. I think we tried this last time and it didn't really work out for us. Yeah, okay, so that rebellion ended. So well, we probably still have that Casus Belli. It means that the whole thing's annulled, basically, and we can't declare war on France right now because, well, we have a truce. So we'll send this army up here to take Amiens off this rebellion. Because I still think that that guy is going to win his rebellion and that will be fine. But I want to get this county claim out of the way first. It does mean that when he becomes King of France, we can't declare war on him, which is annoying. Let's just have a look at that. We have 8 years left for King Murchard of France. And where is... well, we'll have 10 years from when we make truce with King Ansel. So what we could do is offer to join France's war and win it for them. We may do that if they haven't already won it by the time that, we take this place. I don't think if the guy wins his war and becomes King of France, it shouldn't annul our county claim here. But it will put us at war with, all of France. Oh, excellent! Our Duke of Tuscany has declared the Tuscan War for the Duchy of Latium and Pisa. Now, this changes things slightly. We're no longer sending this army up here. What's just happened is the guy that we gave this stuff has declared oppress all claims for these places down here. We can't say, hey buddy, we'll help you out. We can't be all like, hey, we want to join your war, because we can't do that. He's our vassal. We just can't do that. It's illegal. But what we can do is help him out by coming down here and beating the shit out of armies. And ensuring that that this guy doesn't make peace. And we're ill again. Seems to be a recurring theme. Alright, we're just going to attack that place when we get the, you know, siege equipment ready. Come on. Yeah, well, we're not going to do that anymore because there were liege changes. This guy ended his little rebellion. He's still at war with us, and there's still another war over here, Francois of the Italian Revolt. We can't offer to join his war because, again, we're still at war with Italy. Alright, let's send these guys up here. What we could do is offer to join his war when we finish this war here, and then help him become king of Italy and then turn on him and take all this stuff. Because, you know, it's what we do. We're Romans slash, you know, Germans. We're holy Romans, and that's like better than being a normal Roman. Yeah, I totally know what I'm talking about. You know, we don't actually have to go up there. Back down here, and that'll put us in a position to either press the Italian stuff. Though I gotta be quite clear, our war with Italy, well, our truce with Italy runs out in half a year. So, don't particularly care whether that guy wins his war or not. But yeah, we're getting plenty of progress off just, yep, there we go. We've won that war. So give me that county. Keep got built in Nuremberg. It's just more troops for us. Yeah, and he's going to, yep, done. Wonderful. Okay, so now that county is ours. Let's get out of here. It's still the same king? Yes, it's still the same king. Ugh, that's given us back all of these places, fortunately. Let's just check our truce timers. Yep, so Italy later in the year. Aquitaine isn't for 8 years. Don't care. Russ runs out in 4 years. France is in 8. The Danish princes are in 3 years. Or 3 and 5 respectively. I don't care about the Duke of Latium. Burgundy is another 8 years. And Nice. What? Alright, well this guy gets to come all the way, I guess, to here. Yeah. Because we only need one army to attack Italy. Despite him being allies with the King of Aquitaine, the King of Aquitaine likes us more, barely. Starting to think that Brunhilde here might fancy me. Well, she probably does, but it's not appropriate. Oh, and we're still involved in this holy war down here. I almost forgot. This holy war that the Byzantine is clearly winning. Wonderful. We could use a third retinue. We can start putting it together. We could do that. So let's start putting it together. Might as well. Is there a second French revolt? Is there another one? Okay, so we can't declare war on Merchard. The same guy in Troy redeclared war. Alright, buddy. No dramas. Heavy infantry in Nida Bayan increased. That's good. I got no problem with, you know, him redeclaring war on people. That's absolutely fine. Count Franz is asking us to deal with an assassination attempt. Yeah, grant him a claim. Castle infrastructure in Nida Bayan increased. Am I plotting to kill somebody? Oh yeah, I totally am. It's not going anywhere. The best we can do is another 16%, and we're way off it. He's unkillable. We're just gonna let these guys retake this stuff. I don't care about it. It's fine. Just get our own stab on. We weakened these places earlier, so it's just easier to take now. Excuse me. We are getting a bit close to the end of the episode. We've got about 10 minutes left, so let's just try and do these quickly. The Doga has converted to the Catholic faith. Good on him. We'll probably be hitting that one too. We've been getting a lot of war score already. 62%. Just a flesh wound, he says. Alright. Venice, 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 Venice. Five trade ports. Oh, we must have one over here. Yeah, because we've got another province there. Well, you know what, Venice? I'd like to end this very quickly. So what I'm going to do is raise some fleets. We need, I believe, 120 ships. So we've just raised every single ship everywhere, as you can see from all of that. So let's see. 7, 15, and 8. Ah, that's what? 30? Yep, that's exactly 30 ships. You know what? We're not going to count it out exactly. We're just going to say all of that. Combine. Just see how big it is. That's what she said. And all of you guys combine there. I should combine in that port over here. Because we don't want to have them all raised up, because they do count as levies for the purpose of the vassal levy penalty. But they don't count as levies for the purpose of, you know, oh, you have troops raised, so you can't declare war. Which is wonderful. Come on. So if I'm right, yes, it's one ship can carry 100 men. And that will actually be enough ships. These guys can all go away. Come on. You know what? That's enough. These guys can come down here. These guys can just dock somewhere. And I will dismiss them when they get docked, because if we dismiss them now, we'll lose half of them. And while they're not my ships, it's kind of not a nice thing to do. Kaiser Ulrich III is dead. Kaiser Wilhelm. Oh, that can't be a good thing. We have a lot of pretenders. To various kingdoms, though, not to anything else. It's alright. It's okay. So, first things first. We have a new heir, Ezo here. He has a lovely wife. He's not that great, but, you know, whatever. We have such a terrible stewardship stat. Our wife is not that good at stewardship. Because of that, we're down to 7. We want 8. 8 is the magic number for us. So we're going to request a divorce of a wife. He will not actually grant it. Why not, Pope? Why not? Okay, we'll probably have to deal with that at some point. It's fine. Alright, this is the hunchback. This is gonna suck. So we're gonna have a lot of people not liking us. Actually, we only have about 5, 6 people not liking us. That's cool. And most of that is because we're over our demence limit. Right, let's just deal with this quickly. My son, my heir, is Ezo here. Ezo's actually pretty cool. A pretty cool dude. Ezo. Is he Italian? No, he's German. Alright, let's deal with this quickly. Nominate. Ezo. You know what? Name would be easier. There he is. Ezo, the spy master. Not for long he isn't. Really? Where else do we have to nominate? Here. And Pomerania. The good news is that we didn't lose any titles, so we don't have to deal with that rubbish again. Okay. I think that's all of that. We have unlanded sons, Ezo and Sigmund. Alright, okay. Wow. We need a new marshal. Kind of shticked. And he's going to be... Let's hold off on him. This guy's fine. We're getting him to collect taxes in Oberbayern. My son is a terrible spy master. We're going to give that to my other son. Yes, we're going to give it to my other son, and we're going to say, buddy, pal. You know what? No, we're not going to give him anything. Everything else there is fine. The good news is that even though we have 2 unlanded sons, we're well over our demence. So, let's look at what we can do. Duchies, thank you. So we own Minsk, we own Smolensk, and we also own these 2 rubbish places. Alright, Ezo. Grant landed title, you get Yatviyagi. Yep, wonderful. Educate. I think we were educating him in diplomacy from the look of it. But we could use him to get more opinion out of someone. Someone good, anyway. The Duke of Messian. That'll do. And I also want to get rid of Trakai here, so... Guess what, buddy? You can have Trakai as well. Wonderful. Then my other unlanded son, Sigmund, we'll give him Minsk and Smolensk. Now, he'll say he's no longer our spy master, but that's alright. He will soon become available for it, I hope. We did lose a lot of our councils and such. Let's also give him Smolensk while we're at it. Okay, so now we're 1 off. We don't want to give up any of these places, I gotta be honest. So we're just going to hold that one in reserve for the moment because we're going to off our wife and get a new, better wife. And yeah, we've got so many positions here to just open. So, epic diplomat. We're going to hire the Count of Whirl here as our steward. And we're going to make the Count of Culm our spy master. And this guy can be our chaplain. Let's assign those. The chaplain goes back here to proselytize. The spy master, for the immediate term, schemes in Oberbayern. The steward raises taxes in Oberbayern. There's no point in setting Marshal to research military tech, because all he would do is kind of double that. So instead we're going to set him to training troops in Oberbayern. And our Chancellor will be fabricating claims somewhere. Presumably somewhere in Italy. Whoops, I didn't mean to put him there, I meant to put him down here in Pavia. It's alright. We also have a lot of money. And we're only involved in one war. So we want to get out of this war as soon as possible. And we do that basically by assaulting the shit out of places and hope that the Byzantine doesn't call us into the wars that he's already basically won before the end of that. We are going to have some factional issues, but nothing too serious. We've lost military commanders, which sucks. Let's see, Lotbert, Peter, and Gebhard. And they're in Ferrari, so that's fine. Put down those guys. We're still planning on dealing with Venice, though, so we're going to keep moving these ships around. Okay, and Bertrand, so... Yep, he's in Ferrari, he's in Nassau, so we're going to pull him out of whatever war he's involved in. He's in Troyes, so yep, that's that guy. He's in Ferrari, he's in Ferrari. Excellent. See, some of those guys were in their own fights, and we've just pulled them out of those. That's fine. Okay, we'll currently lose the Kingdom of Lithuania if we were to die. And it would go to... Duke Rudolph of Saxony. Right? No drama. Another thing we need to do is start knocking down the laws to medium in the primogeniture realms. We'll do that now because I'll totally forget about that. So just knock them down. That's fine, it's already there. Lithuania will eventually go up to high. Bavaria can come down to medium. Poland can come down to medium. Pomerania needs to stay at high. And Bohemia can come down to medium. This will make people like us more, which is important for us right now. The King of Burgundy got called into the war. Osterreich's keeps went up to improved level 3. That's cool. Bunch of shit there. I'd like to get this war over in the next minute, but I don't think that's going to be quite possible. We'll see. Excellent. I'm going to decline this. Actually, no, let me check. Opinion. Okay, the Duke of Lorraine doesn't like us. Duke of Plotsk doesn't like us. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We only have 7 guys who don't like us, and they're not all that important. I'm going to accept that. Oh, and we need to off the wife. Sorry, I meant to do that a lot earlier. And as everybody approves those laws, just things get better for us. And you know what? We're right at the sort of hour mark, so we better call an end to the episode. So, it annoys me because I'll have to leave it for another couple of days before I play again. If you've got any questions or comments, feel free to leave those below. If you'd if you liked the video, go ahead and put a like on it. That'd be wonderful for me. It's always interesting to see where I get likes from. I think I had one from, oh, where was it? Oman. Yeah, somebody in Oman watched me for like 11 minutes or something. That was wonderful. But anyway, yeah, go ahead and give it a like if you liked the video, and if you'd like to see more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But, in the meantime, I've been Sub, you've been yourselves. Later.